premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision.
Yo, what's good? This your boy Anton. We right back at it. Madden 20.
Pull up in the top is missing the opposition in all that lane
Week 8 versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, it's an away game? Okay. We're about to go in my home's house. Well, nah, I don't know if it's my home's house because this is franchise, so different quarterbacks are on different teams, but regardless, they're going to get ran down on. So, let's hop right into it. Oh, and also, we're still doing a $50 PSN giveaway. Once I reach 100 subscribers, I think I'm at 49.50 right now. So, just make sure you guys are subscribing. You know, if you like the content, share it. If you don't like it, share it anyway, you know. Someone else might. But definitely appreciate everyone that's been coming on the live stream or watching the video, you know, after it's posted. Either way, appreciate your support. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, you're automatically going to be entered for the $50 PSN gift card giveaway. So get on that.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking Steve. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause her like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 million bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team count, that's a big number.
Back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. With the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up, I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again.
Alright, I'm back, guys. Let's get this game started.
I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up.
I had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. With the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole.
And if you have Snapchat and Twitter, make sure you follow me. All my social media handles are listed at the bottom of the video in the red bar. Appreciate it. Run it up. You know, trying to build up the social media accounts. So I appreciate anyone who has, you know, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter to follow me on the social media handles at the bottom of the screen.
Could it be an early Super Bowl
And
preview?
the more you follow me, the more I'm going to do
Jonathan
giveaways.
Coachman. This is Madden NFL football.
You know, always going to show love. You guys show me love, so I'm going to return the favors with more than just thank yous, and I appreciate it. I mean, I know you guys, you know, if you're genuine, you're going to appreciate me just saying thank you, but, you know, who doesn't like giveaways? Shit, I like free shit.
Earlier this afternoon, but for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Watson on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. But it'll be second down. And quickly now, a look at the Kansas City offense.
It's not often we start a game talking about an offensive lineman, but with Quentin Nelson, I absolutely have to do that. The rookie out of Notre Dame transformed not only an offensive line in 2018, he transformed an offense. In fact, he was the only guard ever named Rookie of the Month, and he did so in October of last year.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
The fellas.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. A shotgun snap for Watson. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to
Teddy
him,
B.
and made sure they didn't give him much run after catch.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 18. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. Quickly now, here's a look at the Green Bay offense.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that Mike Pouncey's one of the best centers in the league. And to me, he helped usher in that new wave of centers. Agile, able to get to the second level and block people downfield, able to pull like a guard and get out in front of ball carriers, and pass protects really well, helps keep his quarterbacks clean.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Adams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
That's what I get.
Picked up by Sean Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he's
safety.
Not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
This is Bell. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
How you drop it, bro?
Play there, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost
All
like he
right, 1 second,
predetermined.
guys. Be back in a second. All right, I'm back.
He's going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On third down, here's Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Emmanuel Sanders. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Prater for the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Mixon with a first down carry. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Big man.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback.
Yeah, Devontae Adams, what's going on, bro?
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Looking deep for Adams. Now that'll be
That's ridiculous.
Intercepted.
That's ridiculous.
With a pick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. It's caught by Garcon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. On 1st down, he gets this one to Garcon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now it's Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. This is Mixon on the draw, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end.
Oh, my goodness.
Your running back.
Come on, man.
Bottom line.
How did I not stop that,
block
man?
them first to give yourself a chance.
They're able to
Oh, my goodness. I got to play better than that. There's no way.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Dante Pettis, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. So the drive there took 6 plays,
right.
And it
Like
winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
All right.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Bell a first down, and then to the 47. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action now. Bridgewater.
How do you drop the ball, man?
Good protection.
This is crazy.
They couldn't hook up on the long
There's
one.
no way he
Now
should have
it's
dropped
third
that.
down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, Bridgewater. Looking deep. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Bell looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Bridgewater
Needed that.
Open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Now Prater to add the PAT.
Oh, my goodness.
Good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Man. And I don't mind constructive criticism
PAT in his rearview mirror, he
on any of my content, but
off.
when you're just downright disrespectful, I will report your comments and block you.
And he'll take it a yard
So let's keep it cool. Now, if you got ways that I can not only better, you know, the content, but just become a better player myself, then, you know, I'm all for it.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their
if you
next
got PS4,
drive.
make sure you add me on
To the
PSN.
locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some
And,
momentum
you
going
know,
into the half.
I'm not really
What's the flip side
that
of
into
that?
competitive gaming, but I want to start getting into it, so,
And now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead
you
and
know,
take this
I'm always
one,
looking
go to the
for,
locker
you
room,
know,
start over.
some good
All right,
competition.
Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get
Like
back
I
to
said,
you
I don't
and
mind a
Charles
little
in
trash
minute,
talk, but
first, time to give the folks at home a look
if you're
at
like
what's going
annoying
on
or you're
around
just like
the
doing
NFL.
some dumb shit, then again you'll be blocked and reported. But if you're cool,
We'll begin
you know,
up at US Bank
let's
Stadium
take this
in
thing
Minneapolis. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Ben Roethlisberger leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Matt Ryan leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And finally, on Monday Night Football, 2 of the super teams of the 1970s back at it. Dolphins and Steelers from Heinz Field to wrap up Week 8. In our game, it's Teddy Bridgewater with a standout first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. And he has enjoyed some solid groundwork, and some good holes have been created by the guys up front.
Almost get the sense that their game plan is working to perfection, that what they worked on in practice all week, they've just translated and taken it out onto the field in this ball game. And, boy, they're liking what they're seeing.
It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, Bridgewater. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Gonna push my man like that because you got Moss.
Defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On first down, Bell.
Damn.
Break one.
Had my juke been faster, I'd have been gone.
But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and inches. Bridgewater.
Oh my, come on. Seriously?
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30.
Oh my God. I get all the way down here to do that. Wow. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I should have not audible that play.
Tip drill works to perfection there.
Oh, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while.
How did I get? Oh, I gotta stop doing stupid shit.
And then you want to get some blocking support.
Because that should have not have happened.
In the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, it's just...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's not going the way I want.
LSU Tiger making the play on the defensive side. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Oh, my, I held the ball too long.
The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Vincent Mayowa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Yo, Adams is playing like shit, man.
Get the football back.
Come on, man. Like, how are you not mossing any of these?
Drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
Man, I'm making a lot of mistakes forcing it to Adams. Like, if it ain't open, it ain't open.
Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll go again with Bell. Room here to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
4 interceptions is horrible, though.
8 yards on the first.
You know, I ain't gonna put that on Teddy. That was me.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They broke it up, but it wasn't a pick.
Could he get his feet down? No, it's
3rd and 2.
incomplete.
Why would I throw that on 3rd and 2? Come
This
on, man.
is
Pay
3rd and
attention.
2.
I mean,
Maybe
2nd and 2.
the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And past the 35,
First
he'll be
down.
dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater being chased out left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Here's Bell, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time
man.
they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Come on, hold your block, man.
A couple yards short of the first. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it with Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
They had to convert there on 4th down, and they ran the football. Major surprise, but they pick it up. Now they've got to really hurry.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The quick slant caught. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give them an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And
yeah, everybody was looking spooky, but like I said, you know, I normally just kept this on easy, but, you know, I bumped it up to what I guess normal, and then, you know, as I get better, I'll bump it up, because I know you guys don't want to see a bunch of losses, or me getting blown out. I hope not.
Watson now to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted.
It's over.
Picked off by Akeem Talib. We've seen a lot of interceptions from Talib over the years, and that was a big one to help seal this win.
Now that was a killer.
Such good ball skills. Just always seems to be around it. And when he gets a chance to make a winning play, as we just saw there, he tends to take it.
One-handed too.
Now the Packers get set to go. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Le'Veon Bell. His 19th touchdown now of the season. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Put him on
this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it?
Put him on stage. Look at you. Nope.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2.
Let them know, let them know.
Oh, man, I thought I hit box. I thought I hit box. That's what I get for being greedy. Let that be a lesson.
Throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Oh, they got Cole Beasley.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Anderson Aho. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no...
Come on!
He's taken down.
He had him burnt, too.
7. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go.
I damn sure want to try to
game.
give him his
They need to
touchdown.
work to at least get
If it's
some
gonna
of
happen,
this
it's gonna
yardage
happen,
back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
8 seconds. We'll do a run.
An incomplete pass.
Wasn't meant for you, Devontae.
That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
Yeah, I threw a bunch of turned interceptions, but whatever.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
Yeah, what you talking? I only got 2 takeaways.
So for Green Bay, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
8-0, Deshaun Watson.
Date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles
They did
Chargers.
good,
Meanwhile, for Kansas
enough.
City, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them get the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play.
Zone or man to man? Do man to man for now.
I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Good to hear with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end this stream and I'll probably start another one. If I do, make sure you guys hop back on the live and come check me out. Also, if you see this video later, make sure you subscribe. I'm giving away a $50 PSN gift card at 100 subscribers. I'm at 49 now. You might think, oh, I got time. No, you don't. This channel's really about to start taking off. Like, a lot of you guys have been, sharing my videos, liking and commenting. So, why miss out when all you have to do is subscribe? So, make sure you subscribe. And follow me on social media at the bottom of the screen. Once you subscribe, you'll be entered in the giveaway. If you're a gamer, or whatever you want to use on the PSN network, it's $50. So make sure you guys do that. Appreciate the love. Be back in a second. One.